by the time I do one round of jharu, then I do one sabun ka katka, and then one sada pani ka katka. By the end of it, I'm like pouring, and I'm like, and then I work out on top of it. So this is like the fittest I've felt. I'd heard my parents talk about, हमने एक picture बनाई थी, वो कभी release नहीं हुई. When I was in school, my friend Anusha cracked a joke, and I laughed so hard that I pissed myself. I had to like go wash my uniform and dry it in the bathroom.
I can't see my question because I'm crying.
वक्त ने किया क्या हंसी सितम.
Alright, so I have with me the very talented and the very beautiful Shruti Haasan. Shruti, how are you doing?
I'm very good. Thank you for that lovely introduction.
Well, you look lovely, as always. I recently saw an Insta story where you're talking about how jharu poaching is a new workout. How have you been spending your time right now?
Well, because I didn't have a maid even in Bombay.
Yeah.
My domestic help.
Uh-huh.
She's pregnant actually, and I was like, "You're not moving. You're just going to be pregnant." And so I'm actually okay doing my own housework because I've lived as a student in America.
Yeah.
In London, I take care of my own apartment. There's no one to like cook and clean there. I mean, you could get someone, but it's so expensive. So I was like, I'm just gonna do this myself. Honestly, both the homes, like the one in Hyderabad as well as the one in Bombay, Mumbai, are 2-level homes.
Yeah.
So by the time I do one round of jharu, then I do one sabun ka katka, and then one sada pani ka katka. By the end of it, I'm like pouring, and I'm like, and then I work out on top of it. So this is like the fittest I've felt.
Yeah, definitely. Sounds like that. All right, so we're here to talk about Yaara, which is our upcoming film.
Yes.
Live. And
Mm-hmm.
I actually did speak to the boys yesterday, and they told me a lot about the film, very interesting stuff. I would want to know from you, what is Yaara all about, and what is Shruti doing in it?
Well, Yaara is all about relationships, friendships, different kinds of relationships. And it's about, for me, it is about unfinished circles, really. It's about things moving in circles. It's very cyclic, the story. It's about the choices we make and how they can impact us, not just today, but 20 years in the future, 10 years in the future.
Right.
And, it is a story of these 4 friends, these 4 men, and it's this bro code and these dudes, and it's set in the 70s, and it's like another time. My character is called Sukanya. She kind of enters this mix in a very unexpected way, almost like, kind of like a Yoko Ono with the Beatles. She's kind of gets inserted into this very male friend dynamic, and therefore things obviously start to take a different turn. No one to say more.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. The film, you guys actually shot for the film a few years ago, and it's releasing now. Talk to me about that.
I actually didn't know. I kind of thought, really loved my role in that movie. I loved it. And I'd heard my parents talk about, हमने एक picture बनाई थी, वो कभी release नहीं हुई. And I thought, I hope that never happens. Except like the films you don't like promptly release on the date that they're supposed to. I was like, I actually like this role. I like this film, and it's not come out. And I kind of gave up on it. And I always say like, Yaara is kind of like that wonderful old lover who suddenly showed up in a pandemic. In the middle, I got a call from the producer saying that we're going to release this film now. I'm really happy about it. I mean, I would have loved for it to be in the theaters, but it isn't. But it's okay. People are getting to see it. Yeah. And I think we've all worked really hard on it. It's a very different role for me, so I'm really excited.
All right. So since this film celebrates friendship, I'm going to ask you a few questions. And let's see what your answers to these would be. Okay. So if you had to define friendship, how would you do that?
I think friends are the family you choose. We are born with a family. That's our destiny. But and you don't choose them. You know, maybe you spiritually or karmically you choose them, but you know, you don't actually get to choose them. I think the friends we choose are the family we make for ourselves. And I've been very lucky to have a beautiful set of friends my whole life.
That is so well said. Okay, what is the craziest thing that you've done for a friend? Can you recall anything?
Oh. No, I think I'm quite a stable, calm friend.
Okay.
That way. I don't remember doing anything really crazy for a friend. No. If it's that crazy and dangerous, I'll be like, probably shouldn't do it.
But has it happened the other way around? Maybe somebody else has done something really crazy, like a friend of yours, probably like, you know, from school time or anything like that. Do you remember?
Not from school. I have a friend called Natasha, and I was about to start dating somebody, but I didn't know if he was being honest. So my friend Natasha snuck up. We were all staying in the same place. So my friend Natasha spied on him the whole evening just to confirm my suspicions. That is the craziest. So we went together, but I would have never had the guts to do it on my own. And she was really like, you know, Inspector Clouseau, like she was going for it.
Did he pass though?
Yeah, I mean, not really, but yeah. You know how it is.
Alright, so what is the most embarrassing moment with your friend?
When I was in school, my friend Anusha cracked a joke and I laughed so hard that I pissed myself. Yeah, that was the worst.
Wait, this was while you were in your
In
class?
school. No, we were out on lunch break. It was in the middle of the afternoon. So I had to like go wash my uniform and dry it in the bathroom. It was really, really fun.
How old were you?
And she was like, what have you done? And I was like, I don't know what it is. And she's like, you pissed yourself.
How old were you that time? How old were you?
I was 14. It was very...
Oh God, this is so funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see my question because I'm crying. Okay. How would your friends describe you? If your friends had to describe you, how would they do it?
I think they'd say I'm loyal.
Okay. Lastly, I have a small request. If you could please sing something, that'll be great.
Which song?
Anything.
English or my own or Hindi or what? Your choice.
Anything.
Because I know today is like my interview day and I'm like, prepare to be human jukebox.
I am glad you're so sporting. A lot of people are like, no, but I'm so glad you're so sporting. Any Hindi song, anything that you like.
I'll sing Waqt Ne Kiya. I think it's very apt.
Please, please.
Waqt ne kiya kya hasi sitam tum rahe na tum hum rahe na hum waqt ne kiya. There you go.
How amazing! Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Well, it was amazing
Thank
chatting
you so
with
much.
you, Shruti, and all the very, very, very best for Yaara. Really looking forward to it. And
Thank you, everyone. Please watch it on Z5 on the 30th of July.
Yes, really looking forward to it, Shruti. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.